Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be exploring Nike's 2012 Find Your Greatness campaign, which was successful in capturing the hearts of their audience and creating meaning behind their brand through a textual and discourse analysis. This campaign was first released through short individual advertisements and later came together to create one final short film. It had a breakthrough on social media at the time of the Olympics that were being held in London at the time. The campaign was supported by a global YouTube homepage promotion, a global Twitter hashtag, which was hashtag Find Your Greatness, and also appeared on television in 25 different countries around the world. Nike aimed to spread a powerful message as an inspiration to those who wanted to find their moments of greatness in sport. The campaign successfully used the power of emotion to create positive associations attributed to the brand, which increases the viewer's susceptibility to persuasion. The film consists of short clips of people around the world playing, competing, or training in locations that are all connected to London, such as East London in South Africa or Little London in Jamaica. The idea behind this was to not only show a connection with the Olympics itself, but also to show a connection between all these people and to reinforce their connection through their aims to achieve greatness. Fundamentally, the campaign was made to inspire and energize athletes all around the world and to find their moments of greatness with the sport that they are passionate about, no matter what it is. Bill Bowerman, the co-owner of Nike, said that if you have a body, you're an athlete, which is what Nike tried to show the world through this campaign. Now the question is, how did they achieve this? When it comes down to figuring out how effective an advertisement is, it really does go down to the specifics. This short film uses elements of the rhetoric to achieve its effect on its audience. In this advertising campaign, the short clips all have a certain dialogue recorded over them. The words that are used are simple and easy to understand for the audience. The tone he takes with the audience is soft-spoken, and his dialogue corresponds with the visuals that are shown on the screen. The intimacy and quietness of his voice, combined with the visual serenity, creates an atmosphere of tranquility and peace, which is what the audience feels as well. The use of the word greatness is constantly repeated in the dialogue, which undermines the word itself by overusing it with the help of indefinite pronouns. The word is in a way deconstructed with different meanings in the various clips used, hence resulting in a relationship between the word and the audience to a level that makes it seem more approachable, or in this case, achievable. The dialogue also consistently uses pronouns such as we or us. The use of these pronouns is to encompass both the message sender and the message receiver. It includes everyone who is representing and interacting with the campaign. This allows a more personal and inclusive connection with the viewers. Along with the dialogue of the film, the words that are spoken combined with the visual imagery of the film is what created an even more emotional atmosphere to its audience. The fact that there is no background music until the end of the film, and most of it is just clear spoken dialogue, allows the viewer to have less distractions and to focus solely on the message that is trying to be sent. In terms of the visual imagery of the film, each clip uses one protagonist to focus on. These protagonists are various people from around the world with diverse genders, races, and appearances. This again emphasized the idea of how everyone can achieve greatness, no matter their background, gender, or anything really. The cinematography within these shots contain close-ups of the camera to the protagonists as if making human contact with them, creating a more emotional and personal connection with the viewers and the creators and the protagonists of the film. Some scenes also include large, beautiful landscapes which can be pleasing to the eyes of the audience, creating a certain aesthetic to go with the message being sent. In the end of the short film, there's a montage of all the protagonists and more with fast-paced, quickly changing shots accommodated with orchestral music in the background. This captures the attention of the viewer as the shots that are used are visually attractive and are focused on a variety of different people in different countries, which creates a sort of unison and connection between all of them. Throughout this montage, the motivational speech of the narrator is paralleled linguistically and helps to share the overall message and call to action of the film. The campaign resulted in a $506 million rise in revenue and had an increase in the Nike Plus membership by 55%. The target audience was essentially everyone who had an interest in sport but never had the courage to pursue it. And the fact that it was released during the Olympics, even though Nike was not an official sponsor at the time, though their rival was Adidas, changed the way that consumers viewed their target market. The campaign was inclusive of everyone and was the most talked about campaign during the games. It highlights how greatness doesn't need a stadium, implying that the average person can still achieve greatness, which is why I thought that this was a very effective campaign.